So our quoting system is one of the other things that really sets us apart as a branding provider and does everything possible to help us streamline the process and automate the whole thing. So basically, as a company, we've developed a quoting system that we have built together specifically for event branding projects that we work with and the partnerships that we've made with the venues that we've got. And so essentially what we do with the quoting system is we input all of the standard products that you see in the branding document, and all of the items that you see marked on the floor plan are entered into this quoting sheet as a standard product that you can just click and add to a quote. In that, we have gathered the name of the product, which includes the area of the venue that it's in. It's then got a pin reference number of where in that floor plan it is. It's got the name of the product and a material that we're using for that product. You've then got all of the size information, bleed information, cut information. We've then got information about the material, any additional materials needed, and any fixings required. And the final piece of the puzzle is the number of minutes and number of men required to fit that item. So once we've got all of that information, we put it all into our quoting sheet, we set up a standard product for that item, and it makes it incredibly quick for clients to then look through the branding document, say, I'd like the, items 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. We then click into our quoting system, add those to the quote. It automatically then works out how much time that job is going to take to install. We can then add the number of installers to it. It's a really, really helpful process, but it doesn't stop there. Once we've then put a quote together, it also then produces an event timeline. And this essentially says, this is how long this project is going to take for us to produce and how busy we are at that time of the year. And it will give the client set deadlines of when we need them to place the order, when we need artwork from them, when we need to be approving all of the proofs so that they can go to print, how long it's going to take us to print, ship, and install and derig. And so it's a really, really helpful additional document. That's another resource that we give the client, really just to help them understand the whole process and make sure that they meet all of those deadlines. And then the other thing that happens after the kind of sales process has happened, once the client has agreed that they want to go ahead with that project, that then gets converted into a file that we can upload into our design program, and that will create the proofs for the client automatically. So what that means is the client will send us all of their artwork, and we put all of the artwork files into a folder. We put all of the information from the quote into the folder, and we essentially say go, and that then builds together in Adobe InDesign. It builds together that proof with all the pictures of the branding that the client has sent us, as well as all of the size measurements, and that just takes out a huge amount of resource of time. We used to manually enter all of the sizes. There would be occasionally human error in that. There would be guesswork if we're saying, well, we don't know. When we've put the product in and we've put all of that size information in, the design team now never have to put in their own size information because it's always all pulled through automatically. We also put into those proofs then a picture of where in the venue that item is going. That really helps the client see contextually when they're signing something off, that's where that item is going. And so all in all, the quoting system is a fantastic resource that really sets us apart as a company. It really helps us automate the whole process, speed up time, make things as accurate as possible. It takes out the risk of us having human error, and it just means that anybody in my team would be able to then quote for any project at your venue once we've set you up properly, because all they get given from the client is a bunch of products. They just add those to the quote. It automatically works everything else out. And so it's a really, really helpful quoting system to really help the clients get their quotes back faster, more accurately, with all the information that they need. And it helps my design team process the information once we get the artwork back really quickly. So all in all, taking out all the barriers and making the whole process as streamlined as possible. I hope that helps.